to the Nightcap. It's your girl, Carolina Sanchez, and I've got the fellas in the building. Okay, they are actually bringing a very unique perspective tonight because, you know, when men reach a certain age and they're not, you know, holding it down with a woman just yet, or they already had children and now they want more, you know, women tend to have some health complications the older they get, or, you know, they've already had their children and don't want more. So what do these men do? Oh, we're gonna talk all about it over some drinks from Twin Peaks. Ladies, what did you bring for us?
Today we have our old fashioned.
Ooh, baby, the perfect drink. Are y'all gonna show me how to make this later?
Yes, we are.
Amazing. All right, well, the fellas got their drinks and my trainer's got his water, so let's get into it.
Yeah, what's up for a nightcap? Chill, you know, kick back.
All right, let's start this discussion with these men that you've seen here a time or two before. We've got my trainer back in the building, Ian Buchanan II, owner of the Body Shop Houston, and ready to talk about some personal things. And you've only seen him behind the bar, Tavius Turner here, ready to talk about some real, this is serious. This is like something that you guys face in the dating world. All right, so to start things off, how old are each of you?
I'm 45.
45.
I'm 39.
39.
40 in December.
Okay, and have either of you previously been married?
I have.
You've been previously?
I haven't.
You haven't. Do you have any children?
No children.
No children.
I have a 6-year-old and I have a bonus daughter.
And a bonus daughter.
Yeah, 9th grade.
9th grade. And the bonus daughter is from your marriage?
Yes.
And who? From your previous marriage, because you guys are now divorced. Okay, so you each want children. More.
I do.
You're being selfish and you want more.
I definitely want more. Like, being a dad is by far the most enjoyable experience I've had. So the opportunity to expand the family, but also do it with your partner, is something that I really want to experience. So I've never had the opportunity to raise a child with their mom. So even though I've had a child, like, this is new for me.
You want a nucleus.
I do.
You want to
do.
raise it in a 2-parent household.
Yeah, and I
Healthy.
think kids desire that. Like, my daughter is constantly on the hunt. She wants a mom. She wants another sibling. She's always trying to pin me up.
I mean, these are facts. This happens at the gym, and she'll look at prospects. Yeah, yes. But you're off the mark, and we'll get into that in a second. All right, so Tavius, you haven't had children. You've never been married. 39, and you're like, I still want my family.
I do. I actually grew up in a two-parent household. Parents been married over 50 years now.
That's
so
amazing.
it's something that I always looked up to and something I always wanted, but just never had the chance to get yet.
So what's been your most serious relationship?
I've dated someone like my college sweetheart. We dated like off and on for around 10, 15 years.
Wow.
Yeah, but still we didn't have any children. I'm not sure why. I don't think she had health complications, not that I was aware of. But it just never happened.
Right. Okay, so you're on the prowl now. That sounds
Something
really
like
aggressive.
that.
That sounds aggressive. But you are seeking to create a family with someone that you love.
Right.
So what are you doing to try to make that happen?
Right now, dating a little bit younger, sometimes a lot younger, but it's hard to find women my age that still want to have children. Like you said earlier, like health complications, or they've had them already, don't want any more, or even traumatized by their baby daddy. Like, they don't want to go through that situation again. Not necessarily he was an abusive person, but they just don't want to have a baby
drama
daddy.
of a baby
exactly.
daddy.
Exactly. So it's hard to find women my age that do still want to have children. So kind of going a little bit younger to see if that's something I could do.
At what age did y'all notice? Because this is something you went through too before you got in your relationship.
Yeah.
When did you guys notice, like, oh, women my age no longer want more kids or don't want kids?
So I realized there are some that do, but the issue you run into is the clock,
Right.
that imaginary clock. So you almost have to expedite the process, which that doesn't feel good either. So you
right, because then you're like rushing into the relationship and like, actually we're kind of compatible, let's do it. And that's not healthy.
No. So, but there are some, like, I get what he's saying, because there are some, like, a lot of women my age, their kids are out the house at this point. Like, I feel like I got a 6-year-old, I got some people my age with grandkids already. So it's like, we could fall on either end of the spectrum. So you just have to ask questions and figure out, like, where somebody is in their scope of like parenthood. Some people are done, and some people are still open.
What has your experience been so far?
Same thing. Some people are done, some people are open. I've dated one young lady. She had an 8-year-old, but she had health complications when she had her daughter. Dated another young lady. She was 32. Her daughter was 2 years old, but she was like, I'm not doing this again.
Okay.
It's not that she couldn't. She just said she wasn't going to do it again. So, I mean, it just all depends. Not everybody's the same, but they were in their 30s. I've dated someone in their 20s.
Oh no, we're gonna talk about dating younger in a bit. But you
Okay.
just named that you dated 2 women who had kids,
Right.
and I see your shirt says "Stepdaddy Material." So what is the issue that you guys see with just maybe assuming somebody else's children and not necessarily having your own?
I don't think there's an issue, but as PC as we try to be, there's a difference. There's a difference between being a bonus father and being a father. Like, you don't treat them any differently, you love them the same, but if something happens between you and their parent, there's going to be a difference. The amount of time that you spend together, the access, the relationship, there's going to be a shift. So the idea of having a child that is, directly in your bloodline, it just has a different feel. It's a different level of intimacy.
Tavius?
I agree, but also to add on, if you do have a serious relationship with a person and you are the bonus parent and it just happens to end, but you have an attachment to this child that you kind of help raise a little bit, that person can just take that child away from you and you don't have to see that child anymore. Because that parent, you're not the biological parent of that child.
See it all the time.
So it's like,
You are an exception.
Yeah, I've been blessed. Me and Sage's mom, we co-parent very well.
Yeah.
that's awesome.
All right, we're going to talk about, the dating younger phase and how that's going. All right, you stay right there. We'll be right back. Hey, it's your girl, Carolina Sanchez, and the Nightcap is the late night show where no topic is off limits. Join me as we dive into the wild world of relationships, sex, and everything in between. From hilarious dating disasters to steamy secrets, we've got it all. We've got celebrity guests, expert advice, and a cocktail in hand. The Nightcap is your guilty pleasure. So grab your drink and tune in because the best stories start after dark.
The Nightcap. New episodes weeknights at 11 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
Welcome back to the Nightcap. We're talking to 2 men, 45 and 39, who are wanting to have more children or have children and hoping to do that with a partner that they love and adore. But, when you get to a certain age, it becomes more difficult. We've got Ian here. We've got Tavius. Okay, Ian, we're going to dive into your relationship later. But you brought up, Tavius, that, you started to date younger. Women in their 20s.
I've tried it. I have.
Ian's going to share some experience later, but I want to hear how it's been going for you.
Well, so I dated a young lady. We dated for about two years, 2.5.
Wow.
It was actually pleasant for a little while. It was fun.
What was the age difference? What was the gap?
About 12 and a half
12
years.
and a half?
12 and a half years.
Mm-hmm. So it was pleasant in the beginning, and then?
It lasted for a little bit. It was the reason why we didn't work out is what we hit a little hiccup in the relationship, and she didn't want to deal with like tough times, I guess you could say. And that's a part of life for the most part, and it's a part of relationships. It's a part of building together, working together, things like that. And it was just something that she said she didn't want to do, couldn't do, wasn't ready for. So we went our separate ways. We're still friends now, but I'm not sure if that's like the situation with every younger person.
Well, okay, right now as you pursue dating, what is your age range? Do you have an age range?
I would prefer 28 and up for the most part. Not necessarily because of maturity, but just because, well, yeah, I guess you could say maturity. They actually been through a little bit in life. They're not just fresh out of college or anything, or just fresh out of school. So they've actually got to experience a few things. So I think that also plays a part in a person's character as well when you're dating younger or deciding to date younger.
And 28 to what? Are you going to 39? Are you willing to go into the 40s?
If they're willing to have children.
Yeah, if they're willing to have
If
children.
they're willing to have children.
Okay.
So there's really no age cap as long as they're willing to have children.
Got you. Okay. Well, Ian, at the gym, we have conversations all the time amongst all of us about dating and how difficult it is. And when men start to go younger, there was a little formula that was thrown around by somebody at the gym.
Half the age plus 7, right?
Plus 7. Half the age plus
You heard
7.
that?
Nah, I haven't heard that one.
Yeah. So I don't know if your ex was fit in that
Nah,
equation.
she didn't fit that equation. She was a little bit younger.
She was younger. Okay, so yeah. Okay, and you tried it.
I tried.
And how was that experience?
I learned my lesson. I need somebody, they got to at least have a 3 in front of their first name. Like, you got to remember Blockbuster Video. You got to remember, we got to have some type of similarities. Because I don't think I can relate to 20-year-olds. Like and I'm a little older than you, so just me personally, it just wasn't a good experience. Like, I don't know. And I'm proud of my age. I'm not a 45-year-old that tries to act younger than what he is. I'm 45.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't trying to be 25, 27, 28. I'm gonna rock my grays. It don't matter. I just feel like it's hard to sit down and have a real conversation when we have completely different life experiences, which is fair. Like, you're at a different stage and phase of your life than I am. So, me personally, it would have to be somebody with at least a 3 in front of their first number.
I mean, as men, it must feel nice, you know, a nice ego boost to know that you can pull somebody that much younger. I mean, I'm sorry. I just had to say that. I had to say that. It's got to feel nice, right?
I don't even look no more.
Yeah, I mean, okay, yeah, you can't look. You can't look. I'm looking at Tavius.
I mean, I actually haven't been looking lately, actually.
You haven't? Because of what reason?
I don't know. I guess I don't want to start over. Like, dating is hard these days. It's super hard these days.
But then the clock is ticking, right?
The clock is ticking. That's the scary part. So it's like, do I jump out there, try to start all over again? Or do I try to rekindle something that I had before?
Oh, that's a different episode, Tavius. You know, doubling back.
Yeah.
Okay, but listen, we do have a success story here. I mean, she's not pregnant or anything just yet. But, you know, I want to talk about, you know, how you actually found her and how, you know.
So.
No. We're going to wait. We're going to go to the commercials.
Okay.
Get your story together. You stay right there. We'll hear about how Ian, as a 45-year-old man, found somebody his age that is willing to have kids. All right, you stay right there. We'll be right back.
Missed out on the Nightcap? Well, head on over to our YouTube page and catch up with Carolina.
You can watch full episodes anytime you want. And don't forget to share it with your friends because we got to keep the conversation flowing.
So this one is not going to hurt as much as this one.
Watch the Nightcap at 11:30 on Fox 26 and anytime on Fox Soul. Welcome back to the Nightcap. We've been talking to the fellas. We've got Ian and Tavius, both men who, you know, want to continue building their families or start building their families. And we have somebody here who has actually found a woman willing to have children and actually likes you, Ian.
Praise God.
Praise. Okay, so how did you two meet and how?
So we have a mutual friend. She actually goes to the gym as well. So she thought that we might make a good connection. I've seen her in passing, and when I saw her, I was like, oh, wow, very attractive. I just assumed she was married, somebody had her. She just had that look, right?
Oh.
So we connected. She put us on a 3-way conversation, and since then, we've, for the last half a year.
Wait, she connected y'all as like playing matchmaker?
Yes.
Oh, okay,
yes, yes. So she got tired of seeing me go through different stages of dating with no success. So she's like, I'm gonna help you out a little bit.
About time.
I was waiting for you to do that. But.
I'm sorry. Everyone I meet, you have very specific standards, Ian. So I'm glad you found somebody. Okay, so I mean, how was that conversation? Like, how early on did you bring up, like, hey, I like you, but I want kids?
So fortunately, our mutual friend shared some of that stuff ahead of time.
Oh, okay.
So even before she introduced us, she knew my heart's desire was to expand my family, and she knew that Sean was also open to it as well.
Wow.
Yeah, so we addressed it early on, but I think it helped that our friend knew where both of us stood.
And y'all are in the early stages, so like, yeah. But hopefully it happens sooner than later, right?
Yeah, it's no rush. That's why I was saying, like, even though our age is different from 10 years ago, we still don't want to rush anything. We want to enjoy each of the stages of getting to know you.
Yeah. Okay, so it sounds like Tavius needs a friend that plays matchmaker.
Right?
Friends
I
help.
do. I have a lot of friends.
And none of them have played matchmaker?
They haven't yet. I don't know why. They haven't yet.
Yeah, I mean, okay, well, he's 45, so he's got 6 years on you. So it's still possible, I guess.
It
but
is.
you do have a 6-year-old already.
I do. She's amazing, but she put pressure on me too. She's ready.
No, she'd be like, I want a sibling. I want a sibling.
She checks people out based off of, like, I don't know, she sees motherly vibes or energy.
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
She just pulled me aside and said, Daddy, what about that one?
Literally. She is the wingman, you know. Okay, and so I guess what do you hope the next 2-3 years look like?
Next 2-3 years, I would love to be married. Because like I said, it's not just about having a kid for me. It's about being able to experience it in totality. Like, I want to do partnership. I want to do life. I want to be able to lean on each other as we partner. Like, I was up till 2 this morning getting Sage's hair together, then lunch and all that. Like, it would just be amazing to have a partner where
that they can wake up at 2 a.m. and get it done.
If both of us are helping, I feel like we get to bed at a decent hour. But me by myself, I don't know how to take out hair. I was up till after midnight trying to take out hair for a picture day today.
Yeah.
So just little things like that I would love to be able to experience with a mother.
All right, Tavius, what are we manifesting over the next 2-3 years for you?
Hopefully finding somebody that's willing and ready to settle down. Like I said, hopefully at least 28, but if it's a connection, it's a connection. If the maturity is there, then I'm all for it.
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
All right, but you gotta step out with intention, right?
I do.
And you gotta voice it. Like, here's the thing: we never heard the end of it from Ian. All right? So, like, you gotta talk about it. You know?
I do.
Yeah?
I gotta start dating again. I just been
Jaded.
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if you need to circle back. I think go forward with intention.
I hear you.
But I might bring you back for that episode. Fellas, thank you so much to your families, your future families, all right? And this is water, everyone from the Body Shop. Don't worry, he ain't drinking with me. All right, but we are going to learn how to make this old-fashioned from Twin Peaks, so you stay right there. We'll be right back.
Missed out on the Nightcap? Well, head on over to our YouTube page and catch up with Carolina.
You can watch full episodes anytime you want. And don't forget to share it with your friends, because we got to keep the conversation flowing.
So this one is not going to hurt as much as this one.
Watch the Nightcap at 11:30 on Fox 26 and anytime on Fox Soul. Welcome back to the Nightcap. I'm behind the bar now. Listen, it was guys' night, so, you know, producer Anna knew who to call. Twin Peaks. We've got Haley and we've got Ash, and it's time to do what? Back that glass up. That's right. Okay, and the classic cocktail, which is my favorite cocktail, is the old-fashioned. All right, so Haley, you about to make it. What's in it?
So we're gonna do 2 ounces of bullet rye, and we're gonna just pour it on them.
Oh, you can just list the ingredients while you shake away, girl.
Absolutely. And then we're gonna do 2/5 of an ounce of simple syrup.
And then you've got the aromatic bitters and the orange bitters. All right, tell me about Twin Peaks, girl. What y'all got going on?
We have the coldest beer in town. We serve it at 29 degrees. every day.
Dang. Is
so
that like
whenever-
for sure the coldest beer?
That's for sure the coldest beer. It also served in a mug that is frozen at -5 degrees. So when you get the beer poured to you, it actually ices up as it is set down.
So it makes it even colder.
So it makes it even colder because we have 29-degree beers and then -5-degree mugs.
Bam.
And once it gets to you, that ice is built up and then
in
ready to
Houston,
drink.
where it's, you know, hot as hell, a cold beer is good. All right, ladies. Okay, look, the fella's already ready. Well, Ian wants some more water. All right, so y'all heard the conversation. Is this something you guys normally see behind the bar? Men talking about the difficulties in dating?
yes, it is something that we typically see on a daily basis.
On a daily basis. All right, but there is hope for you, Tavius, okay? There's hope for you. All right, maybe you'll find her at Twin Peaks. All right, listen, cheers to you. We'll see you guys next time. And don't worry, there is hope for you, baby. There's always hope.
Missed out on the Nightcap? Well, head on over to our YouTube page and catch up with Carolina.
You can watch full episodes anytime you want. And don't forget to share it with your friends, because we got to keep the conversation flowing.
If you're confident in yourself, who can stop you?
Ding dong, titties.
We're not looking to hurt the sisters.
Gotcha.
But, you know, we can get men pretty big.
What, do I look disgusting?
No. Also, fellas, the toy is not your enemy, it's your teammate.
Tag it in.
Join us weeknights on Fox 26 at 11:30 and anytime on Fox Soul.